So on our next agenda item, it's quickly becoming one of my favorite traditions in the city of Lacey. This is Poetry Month, and we have a poet laureate in the city of Lacey. It's our former deputy mayor, Cynthia Pratt, and she's going to come up and read a poem for Poetry Month.
So congratulations, Lieutenant Barnes. That's great. Mayor Ryder, Deputy Mayor Miller, and the rest of the council, thank you for allowing me to present a poem for National Poetry Month. And, always when I start thinking about what the theme of it could be, it kind of goes back and forth. But I happened to hear Erin Quinn Valcho, our curator, talk about how we actually got our name. She finally found and tracked down O.C. Lacey, and it was a very interesting presentation. So I started with that, but then I thought, well, I can maybe try to feed in some history. However, just so you know, I am not a historian, so this is a mixed up history. False starts and strong persistence. And the epigraph says, a very brief history, not in any order. The name Lacey conjures up a texture of frills and fine thread, but the truth lies light as a handful of Cheez-Its. How can we not smile at history's dichotomy, that of being named after a justice of peace, con man married to two women at once? Still, even that truth becomes only a sliver of what breezes through our streets, especially when heat reminds us to relax. Think of lakes with wooden slides transporting tourists into still water, or the station stop at Woodland Park and sulky horse races, which never quite took off despite the morning Olympian news listing the track as one of the best. Oh, Isaac Ellis, how could you have known that people are fickle? Still, the area became a successful fairground for a few years, and just so you know, promoted by a widowed woman. Yes, that other gender. This area, before we got our name, never gave up, though. On warm summers and those rainy winter nights, music reverberated on evenings in our entertainment halls. The Evergreen Ballroom, starting in the Depression, lasted 7 decades. A vessel of magic notes. Olympia may think itself the entertainment destination of the region, but it can't compare to having Fred Astaire or Janis Joplin. Railroads and their cars were our legend through the 70s, those converted diners and dance floors, a shiny glare with a stage and microphone that shone with local names, willing to raise their voices. Those Richard Roundhouse days where so many, like myself, hustled and bumped on the dance floor with a grudging spouse, not crazy about dancing, but twisting hips and lifting up feet to the beat that rocked down Slater-Kinney Street. Speaking of which, let's not forget Slater-Kinney singing from a garage on the roadway with her name, even when they forgot they started here in Lacey. History here is an embroidery of color and intricate knots. This old train stop is a gem. Even our name, Lacey, in Old French, means cheerful, a time to remember, a time to smile, dance, and sing. The lacing that braids us all together cords us into the future so that this very moment, as I am reading you this poem, becomes a past where the city ties each strand to display us not just as fine lace, but keeps spooling forward, giving comfort, reaching out. The Christian Bible defines Lacey as healer, as in the meaning to provide us with a music hall filled with well-being, a throbbing heart over all of us, leaving us humming a song into the future where it becomes one of the top 40s to return to. I name it Location, Location, Lacey, sung with Taylor Swift's beginning line, I promise you will never find another one of me. All that despite our nefarious namesake's past. Thank you.